Welcome to Riffin with Rizzuo News. Oh, boy. Thanks for tuning in today, kids. Oh, it's a hell of a day and a hell of a week. Oh, the city liner. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe to the goddamn channel. Follow me on Instagay, Paul Rizzuo Comedy. Riffin with Rizzuo, whoa, all day long. Hey, pulling up the news though, and I'll sing you a song, 'cause oh, I got it bad. And oh, it's so sad, but I'm here, and I'm gonna try to make you glad. Sure I am. So, welcome to Riffin with Rizzuo News, eh? This is your host, Paul Rizzuo there. Oh, how the hell's everybody doing? It's been a little bit. Sorry, I've been falling off the rocking chair and down the stairwell. Whoa, and that's well over my limit. Oh, when I bash my knee out and I break my brain and I start to feel all the pain. Yeah, and then I start to feel like I'm going insane, and well, I'd like to walk over by the river for a little while and see if I could find any fucking salamanders for my granddaughter to grab a hold of. It turns out there's nothing but a bunch of fucking mold and algae and litter, all the litter bugs out there, all the fucking booze containers. I found a bottle of Jim Beam. These kids these days are getting boozed up, driving a boat down the river, think they're not going to get pulled over by the boat police. They're going to shove a boat motor up their asshole, and that's it. They'll be blowing bubbles before they know it. Blowing bubbles in jail, trying to get the officer to guess what animal it looks like to pass the time. They won't believe it. No, they won't. They're not gonna believe shit. Their life's a big pile of sink or swim shit. If it's a heavy turd and it's gonna sink, I guess the watery they are, they'll float to the top, where the cops will find them. Speaking of cops, I've been watching the Code Blue cam, and of course all the algorithms on the YouTube tackles me down to the fucking floor, and I got it glued to my eyes. I'm watching all these cops with the fucking little body cams on, and watching all these this guy, he's like, he's boozing around. The cop comes up and pulls his ass right out, and he says, I was driving around with an open container. I have warrants, so I have warrants out. He looked like he just wanted to drive off a cliff. Surprised, that's probably where he was headed. That's where I would have been headed if I were in his boots. Can't even tie the shoelaces. How the hell are you gonna walk to the end of the cliff? Good God, but check out that channel, the Code Blue cam, if you're looking for some crazy police entertainment. That's definitely on my top list for that. Oh, it's getting really hot out now. What is it, June? Yeah, it's June, so we're in the second week of June. Holy hell, the summer's flying by like a kite. Now I cut the string and it's going off in the window. Now it's almost August. Before you know it, it's gonna be August before you know it. And then the summer will be over, and I can stop watching people's clothes slide off their body. It's so fucking hot out. They don't know what the hell they do. They got a hot dog up their ass and a hot dog down their throat. All you need is the ketchup packet. Just steal it from the sheets. That's what I do. I'll just throw like 20 packets in the bag for the week. Got the grandkids fed. Sure. All I need is the unlimited fry deal. I can just back up the Bonneville, load it up with the fries, squirt the pile of ketchup on the back seat, or grandkids could dip on the trip. That's a hell of a summer worth remembering and a hell of a savings bond on groceries. Oh, that's a savings bond, Yeah, just gotta, just gotta save your money. Everything costs $1,000,000. Oh boy. You know what's free though is at the Meemaw's house. Got the old sour cherry tree finally showing its cherries again. I guess the dump gases are actually good for that specific type of tree. And it actually thrives on the waste of the ground and the air. Jesus Christ, I'm eating one right now. It's kind of like you can use the stem as a piece of floss. There's a seed in the middle. I forgot they had seeds on them. Or in them. Kind of like a woman. As soon as you impregnate her, she's got a seed. It's going to end up on Code Blue. Driving through a whole fucking parade of people. Knocking them out. In a television store. And she drove through the front door of her house. Great, now her mom's really pissed. She's pissed off and she hates this summer, Summer to never remember again and again. Oh, these cherries are pretty good. They're pretty good. I have to throw them in a cup of Joe. I get like a sour cherry fruity thing going on. You got the blackberry oolong or whatever the hell it is. But how the hell are you guys doing? You having a nice week, a nice weekend? Whenever the hell you're listening to this. On a long drive, you're sitting in your work office, you hate your boss so much you gotta shove a fucking ear plug up there. I know how that feels. Well, you don't wanna hear him talk, oh, you wanna dodge him out of your brain. You don't wanna pay attention to shit. For sure, and that's where I come along, and I fill it with a little bit of laughter, for sure. I mean, you gotta laugh sometime. If you're not laughing, you're not living, right? That's what I say. That's what I do, and that's what I say. I know I tend to do the opposite sometimes, but hey, I come back in full form, and here I am, right back here in the middle, trying to brighten up your guys' day, because we all need to feel a little bit better. I sure do. Jesus Christ, I'm going through hell lately, but what the hell are you gonna do, right? It'll pass, and if it doesn't, I'll just jump off a fucking bridge with cement blocks tied to my stomach liner. That's it. Hopefully I'll hit off. These cherries are pretty good. I'll come back as a cherry tree. Sure. Hopefully it will not be grown by the dump, though. Yeah. A lot of good things come out of the dump. You just gotta look hard and wide. And if you live near York, Pennsylvania, give me a shout out to know I'm one of the Dump Brothers. Oh, it's good to not be alone in that. I don't want to be alone and thinking that I'm the only person that grew up by a fucking landfill. Has dump haulers waking you up every hour. Oh. I was at work earlier last week. You should have seen it. This guy had a heavy pallet. Oh, that I was dragging out of the back of a truck. And one of the straps caught the electric jack. But I didn't know it. Oh boy, and the driver was standing right at the edge of right at the edge of the dock there. And I came out swinging the electric jack like it was a fucking flamethrower. Almost took him out. Said he was getting ready to go on vacation to Miami the next day. Oh, not if you would have been like a fifth of a fucking inch to the left, I would have taken your ass out. They would have to flown you to Miami on a fucking stretcher in a hospital. Oh, that was pretty fun, but all right, let's take a look at some news articles today. I'm excited to get into it, though. Yeah. Let's see what we have today. And like, comment, subscribe to the goddamn YouTube channel and the Instagate. Yeah, the Instigate, the Instagram. That's Paul Rizzuo coming in. If you have any articles or need any advice, email me at paulrizzuo@gmail.com. That's RIZZUO. It's a double Z like Zorro, right? Put a sword through it. See what we got today on the Riffin with Rizzuo news. A Florida woman's car caught fire with her children inside while she allegedly shoplifted in a mall. Oh. Two crimes in one day. And look at this picture with your fucking car on fire. Oh. It's parked in a handicap spot, too. Well, I guess she was handicapped mentally. First off, Florida woman has been arrested and charged after her car caught fire with her unattended children inside while she shoplifted inside of a mall. In Oviedo, police said. Is that how you pronounce that? Let's take a look. Oviedo. I'll probably get that wrong more than once. Alright, so this broad thought it was a brilliant idea to bring her kids to the mall. Hey, we're going to go to the mall, but I have to do something first. So I'm just going to lock you inside and, well, I'll keep the car running, and then the kids are probably cold somehow, probably because he's deathly ill. It has the shivers and the chills, so I'll turn the car motor up to the fucking inside's 170 degrees, and the car just blows out because the Florida sun is way too hot, though, and it's collaborating with the heat of the exhaust in the car, and the whole car just blows out into flames. And now this Alicia Moore is to blame. Yep, the woman identified as Alicia Moore is 24 at Rhymes. That's the only for a little while, that's her age that'll rhyme with her last name. Yo, my name's Alicia Moore. I am 24. And I just almost murdered my fucking kids to the floor while shoplifting at a mall with the door. Or for a fucking door. See, I'm not good at rapping, but you know, I can get down with little Wonka. Whatever the hell it is, little wonkies going around blowing fucking magicians. Oh, that's all Willy Wonka is a fucking magician, a candy magician. That's it. Somehow got the Oompa Loompas to fucking blow them left and right all night. What made me chuckle a little. So I could just picture all the Oompa Loompas just walking all over him and blowing him left and right, upside down. He's trying to eat a Snickers bar. He's got a midget on his dick. Trying to drive around a fucking clown car in the middle of a chocolate factory. Gonna blow up one of the tanks just like the car. It'll look like a fucking flaming chocolate vat. little Oompa Loompas like the two kids running for their lives. All right, but enough fun. What happened? What the hell happened? Well, we know what happened. Let's get some more details. Let's look at the details of the entire situation. Let's look at the situation here. Moore went inside the store where she doesn't give a shit that her kids are fucking in their hair. Here, have a lollipop on your way out. Moore went inside the store with the loss prevention personnel, watched her. Yeah, they're always watching the cameras. You can't fuck around in a mall. I got busted for that years ago for that. I learned the hard way. And an unknown man shoplifted items for about an hour. According to the report, Moore was leaving the store when she saw her car engulfed in flames. Whoa, dropped the stolen merchandise and ran out of the store. Yeah. Why would you steal with kids in the car? I don't even understand how their brain really works. Hey kids, your mom's a jerk. Yep, your mom's a fucking fucked up tard of a jerk. She doesn't even give a shit that her fucking children are in there. She'd rather have you wait longer and risk getting caught so you can, when she does get caught, it's like, hey, my kids are locked in the car. That's your excuse for getting the hell out of there. It's probably the worst excuse the cops want to hear. Or don't want to hear. Jesus Christ, how the hell did you get out of that one? It's like, hey, they just saw me drop all the shit. What was so important that you had to get? What did you get? Hopefully they tell us what the hell she stole, but I guess the car is more important in this situation. In this situation. Right? Shoppers witnessed the fire and helped rescued the children from the flames, the report said. The two children were transported to the Arnold Palmer Children's Hospital. Well, I hope they actually got an Arnold Palmer fucking, what is that, tea and lemonade. Hopefully they got that on ice and they poured booze in it for the kids to, that's a hell of a tragic moment that they lived through, so give them some fucking booze in Arnold Palmer style. Especially because the one child suffered first-degree burns. He's definitely going to need a drink to take that pain away. To her face and ears. Holy hell, this car looks blown the fuck. Melted from ear to trunk. And the tires. And the doors are completely they're completely melted off. They're all melty. Kind of looks like a grilled cheese sandwich, grilled car sandwich. Moore was interviewed and requested an attorney, of course, because she knows she's guilty as hell. In this situation, obviously guilty, but she was arrested by the neighboring Orlando Police Department for outstanding warrants in other counties. Yes, so you have warrants. Drive to the fucking mall, park in a handicapped spot. You're not handicapped. Well, you might be now. It is undetermined what ignited the fire. However, if Moore was not being neglectful, it is unlikely the child would have been injured. I doubt that. I doubt it. Why the hell were they in the car while she's stealing in the mall? Why would she just... I guess she didn't want... The kids are great decoys. You might want to just have them along instead of leaving them in a hot car like a fucking doggy-woggy. Looks like he got charged with petty theft, battery, and assault from previous incidents, being held on a $48,000 bond. Well, maybe if you didn't drop all the shit when you saw your car engulfed in flames, you could have sold it on the fucking black market or eBay or wherever the hell people sell shit these days. Facebook Marketplace, I don't know. Good luck coming up with that. Your kids aren't going to bail you out. I'm sure they're too young to work. They're probably happier without you. Oh boy, that's bad. Yeah, that is bad. Jesus Christ. Boy, there was a rain Friday. Pleaded not guilty to both charges, even though you did it. Oh boy. I mean, I don't know about the car being on fire. I don't know what happened there, but you definitely had him in the car, and you went and stole a bunch of shit. You got petty theft. I wish that's what I got. I don't know what the hell. I don't remember. It was too long ago, and I burned all the paperwork, so I couldn't even tell you. I just know that it was a retail. A fucking candy bar, a pack of gum. I'm not paying $1.50 for 4 sticks of gum. Nope. Why? So I'm paying for my teeth to be fucking pulled out. So why the hell am I paying for it? This car engulfed in flames. Well, it does rain every 5 minutes in Florida through the fucking sunny days. I was over there a little while ago. But sure as hell not living in Florida. It's a fucked up place. But some days it is okay. I guess this day it was raining, so that's probably how the fire got put out. Doesn't even say how the fire got put out. I have a lot of other questions too, but I'm sure this woman's probably, no one's bailing her out with the $48,000. It's hard enough for me to come up with $1,000 in a fucking month to pay off my goddamn shit. Well, best luck to the children. Maybe not you. The kids obviously deserve someone better to be around. Maybe a monkey or a fucking cat. I'd probably fry up an egg for him and not leave him in a burning car. Oh, God. All right. Next. 11-month-old girl dies after left in the car. What? Another car? Well, all right. Well, that's the theme for today. All right. 11-month-old girl dies after left in car. Well, this one's worse, I guess, because the woman dies, unfortunately. 3 hours during church service. Hold on. Let me read this again. 11-month-old girl dies after left in car for 3 hours during church service. Mom arrested, said the police. Also in Florida. Good God, that's what I'm saying. Stay the hell out of this place. That's where a lot of the crazy shit I read about happens. Incident occurred in Palm Bay, Florida. So you left your 11-month-old in the car for 3 hours during a church service. Guess you were praying that it would pass, which I guess God answered in that way for you. Oh boy. What the hell is wrong with people? I have no fucking idea. Well, let's take a look. Let's see why the hell she left her in there for 3 hours or whatever. How the hell do you have to pray for 3 fucking hours? Why don't you just take the baby, go underneath a maple tree, and you can pray there for a while? Why the hell you gotta leave him in a car? What's with everyone leaving kids in cars? I don't really understand. I can't even leave my granddaughter in the car with the door open and walk to the other side without taking my fucking eyes off of her. I don't understand how the hell people leave an 11-month-old in there for 3 hours without checking on her. What the fuck is wrong with this world? The police in Palm Bay responded on Sunday, around 1 p.m. To a report of an unresponsive infant in a vehicle at the Mount of Olives Evangelical Church. Evangelical, Jesus in hell. Evangelical. It's kind of a tongue twister a little bit. When they arrived, they learned the infant had been left in the vehicle for approximately 3 hours while the mother and her family attended service. So there was other people with you. they couldn't fucking go out and check on her for a bit just to see if her pacifier didn't fall out into some dirty rug hair on the floor. Probably picked up a needle and then put it back in its mouth. But then I'm thinking, oh my, it's only 11 months old. Can't even see what the fuck it's looking at. How the hell would it pick up shit? It's not picking up anything other than a turd laying on the seat. Probably from the other dead toddler from the week before. What the hell? I don't even know what to say about this. I'm a little disgusted, actually. Between the last one and this one, holy hell. Why the hell is everyone leaving their kids in the fucking car? Someone explain it to me. I'm a little old school here. Maybe I have my hat tipped down a little too downward, squeezing my brain out. The initial investigation revealed that the mother arrived late to a church service she was officiating and believed the victim was brought inside by a member of the church. And police department said in a statement Thursday night, approximately 3 hours later, after service concluded, the mother noticed her child was not inside or with any church member, really. Oh, they ate her. And immediately responded to her vehicle where her child was found still in the car seat and unresponsive, buckled in. She can't even fucking move, so she was dying. She's strapped in. That's really a roller coaster ride from hell for the kid. That's why you don't put kids on a roller coaster. And Finn was transported to the local hospital, which was later pronounced dead. Police said. A police department spokesperson said Friday they have not yet received the medical examiner's final report for the official cause of the infant's death. The girl's 37-year-old mother, identified as Lane Molam. Okay. Maybe that's why you did it. No, because you hate your name. She was arrested Thursday, being charged one count of aggravated manslaughter of a child. Calls to Mount of the Olives Evangelical Church were not answered. This is an unfortunate incident, and our prayers go out to the family. Oh, do they? Are you gonna pray for him at your church? Hopefully the fucking ghost of the kid's gonna haunt the fucking church. So maybe you can team up with Casper and figure out what the hell evangelical is it even about. Oh, all right. Orlando, 75 miles southeast of the temperature in the city. All right, it was high in the 70s, so maybe she got a little bit of cool air. Yeah, I guess, well, it was hot. That the kid just passed the fuck out and just died. Heat stroke, yep. Ironically enough, you're in a fucking church service. You didn't even have to go there. You could have took her outside in nature and had her float on a fucking raft in a river. Praying for nature to take its course, but nope. Fucking fucktard believing in this goddamn evangelical shit. You're stuck in a goddamn brainwashing cycle and you got your kids in the car because you can't get over it. Gotta go to this specific church. You don't want the kid in there causing a scene, crying, interrupting the service. So for you and everyone else that believes in it, that believes. I left her in the car because she wasn't evangelical enough for you yet. Oh, you'll learn how hard it's gonna be down the road for you. Sure, Mrs. Lane Molam. All right. Well, I don't know what to say about that. That's two car ones. I didn't even realize it was going to be similar stories. Wow. I guess this is what's happening nowadays. This is just a crazy fucking world we live in these days. But, what are you gonna do? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, really? All right, next. Sonic employee arrested after losing bag of cocaine in customer's hot dog. Police say, yeah. All right, guys, lighten things up a bit here. I don't want to be talking about fucking kids dying in cars and being lit on fire with their shitty parents. Can't stand read more. Well, the first one sucks. Second one sucks. I don't want to read any more of that, so let's take a look at inside the Sonic Cocaine Lodge. New Mexico Sonic employee has been arrested after allegedly losing his bag of cocaine while preparing a hot dog. Wow, a hot dog. Well, how many toppings were requested on that?
This is howyousonic.com.
He pulls up to the drive-thru and the man calmly says, yeah, I'd like to get four hot dogs for my kid. Mark, what do you want? Okay, I'm gonna get 14 chicken sandwiches for my other son. He's fat as hell. His one leg weighs 19 more pounds than the other. Okay, what do you want, sweetie? Yeah, I'm gonna get a set of rinky-dink fries with the ultimate toppings, please. And can you load it up with some lard? Okay, and then I'll get 4 more hot dogs for myself. Can you pile green peppers, jalapenos, mustard, ketchup, relish, some radishes, sausage on top. Top it off with some cilantro on the bottom. He says, oh, all right. He has no idea that the bag of cocaine's falling out of his pocket. Oh, he's making the hot dogs because he's so coked up himself. And he doesn't even realize that when he goes to take another dip and a snort, that the bag's not even there, and he's sniffing the shit out of his shirt. Oh, boy. Now he looks like the biggest fucking jerk in the goddamn Sonic. He's like, where the hell's my bag of cocaine? How much coke was in the fucking bag? Why the hell would you even have it with you like that? Woman identified. Oh, wait, hold on. Authorities say a 54-year-old Jeffrey David Salazar was arrested Tuesday after a woman found a bag, white powder inside her order. Well, that's a hell of an order for you. I would have just taken it and then sold it on the street. Could have got double money worth back selling crack. Yeah. Woman identified as Celine Gonzalez told police she discovered the baggie after taking a bite of her hot dog. Let me get this straight. You picked up the hot dog. You didn't see the bag hanging out of the hot dog. He either placed it in the hot dog, was hoping someone would just eat a bag. Which is fucking hilarious to think, or he was so coked up out of his mind he lost the bag. I mean, why the hell would he give away coke? Shit's not cheap. It's not cheap, or it could be. It could be bad. I mean, it could be fentanyl or whatever the hell people are doing these days. They're passing out left and right. Oh, no way to stop it. There's no way to stop that. That's why you don't do any fucking street drugs no more. You can't do any of that shit. You're gonna get comatose the fuck out, pricked with a pin, fall to the fucking floor and roll down to the Conestoga Bay. Or a fisherman will paddle you in, you'll float to the bottom like a goddamn anchor. I think that's pretty scary. We come here to get food for our families, and if a child found that, it could have been pretty bad or deadly. Yeah, a kid wolfing down a hot dog with a fucking choking on a bag of coke. Father turns around, he's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? coughs out all this coke in his face. The dad is so hypnotized by the coke being blown in his face by his son that he drives off a fucking riverbed.
And ends it for the whole family. Whoa, in one big blowout.
Never to be seen again just because the fucking employee clown from Sonic can't get his drug habit together. In a court filing, officers claim that surveillance video from the restaurant showed Salazar frantically searching for something he lost. Yeah, usually when you're frantically fucking around, you either lost your phone because you can't put it down, or it's drugs or a fucking booze container. Oh. Salazar then admitted to investigators that the drugs belonged to him. Yep, that's pretty bad. You don't want to admit that. And he told them he bought them from someone in the Sonic parking lot. Man, that's a whole full circle. Whoa. Buy them from Sonic parking lot, do them in the Sonic parking lot, give them to somebody in the Sonic parking lot. That's a whole 360 fucking circle burger right there for you. Call it the Cocaine Burger. Make a fucking movie about it. They did it with the Cocaine Bear. Why not just do it with the Cocaine Burger? Following the incident, Salazar was arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance. Yeah, it's about probably 2 years probation, a bunch of community service, fines, maybe some house arrest or jail time. Who knows? I don't know what the cocaine. I'm not big on cocaine. Oh, never it. Oh. So I don't know what the hell they'll get you with. Oh boy, man. My 2 cents lawyer up. Spend when you get paid next, if you got a job, another job, because you're going to need one to pay off this shit. It's going to look bad on your record. Hopefully, don't call your boss. Say, how was he as an employee? He says, well, he was fired yesterday for fucking dropping a bag of coke in a random stranger's bag of food. Almost lock, stock, and barrel could have sent them through the fucking roof. They would have ran out and fought the fucking hot dog, mutating their insides if they'd never done coke before. Oh boy, that could be funny to watch. I'd watch that from fucking helicopter, watch him run around, or watch him from the top of a building with binoculars and a cigar and a hat. Oh, gotta block out the sun. Oh, the sun rays. Yeah, maybe I could spy on everything that happened in this whole article. I could watch the fucking clown from the fucking mall drop all her shit, watch her kids almost burn to death, and then I can stroll over to the fucking church sign over there and watch the other kid die in the car because the church is more important than your own fucking kids. And I could stroll over here to the Sonic and watch a fucking douchebag clown employee drop his coke habit in someone's lunch bag. And that could be a hell of a day. I'm gonna need a pretty big bottle of booze to get me through all that.
Oh boy. And that's all the time I have tonight.
Yep, that's it.
Oh. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it.
Despite all the sad shit, you gotta make light of it, and you gotta take what's bad and turn it good, or learn what's bad and learn from it as you should. So thanks for listening to Riffin with Rizzuo News. I'm your host, Paul Rizzuo. Like, comment, subscribe to the goddamn channel like I've said before. Follow me on the Instagram there, and send me an email if you have any advice, any articles. paulrizzuo@gmail.com. Oh, boy. Stay sane. Stay sane in the fucking membrane out there, kids. The world's getting tricky. Yo, this AI shit supposed to help us, but you know there's going to be a dark side. More than there already is. So right now, so enjoy the life you have at enjoy the life you have at best. Play some fucking music instead of going to a church. Go out underneath the trees and the stars and pray to whatever the hell it is. And then you won't have to risk leaving your kids in the car and having an excuse going to some fucking building, praying to some fucking shit when the real life meaning that you have is actually just in the car dying out from under you. So, yep, take that as a lesson to learn from, and if you're gonna do drugs, fucking just keep them at home. Maybe don't have them at work, especially if it's a fucking cocaine bag. Oh boy, that's bad. Yeah, you can't have cocaine. It's addicting as fuck, and you want to do it everywhere. You just can't. So. I'll talk to you kids, well, a little later. Hey, Chad, have you seen my hat? I don't know what the hell I had it. The new one I got's too small for my big wonky head.